James Tavernier's future at Rangers has taken an unexpected turn, with the club captain now set for discussions that could define the next stage of his career. What once felt like a settled situation has become far less certain, and the latest developments have opened the door to a potential outcome few would have anticipated earlier in the season. As fresh interest emerges and his contract enters a crucial period, Rangers now face a significant moment involving one of their most influential figures. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Danny Röhl told his Rangers players to invest more at half-time against Livingston. The Ibrox side earned a hard-fought 2-1 victory thanks to goals from Emmanuel Fernandez and Mohamed Diomande. Tete Yengi cancelled out Fernandez's opener before central midfielder Diomande secured the win late on with a strike that was initially disallowed for offside. It was a hard work performance and a hard work victory, Röhl told BBC Scotland post-match. After the goal, we start to not concentrate enough and the opponents go behind with a long ball. It was too easy. We changed small details at half-time. We're pleased to have the win, and that's the most important. We told the players at half-time we have to do more, invest more, need more runs without the ball. We will analyse the game as always and then go again. Rangers now have 4 league wins on the bounce under Röhl, although former defender Richard Foster believes they are fortunate not to have conceded a penalty this afternoon when Yengi's effort struck Fernandez's arm at 1-1. He said, "His arm is tucked in, it is not outstretched at all, but if it's on target, I don't know." Having seen it again, I think they are quite lucky. It could easily have been given. I think that is a penalty. I think the movement is natural, but it stops the ball going on target. I think Livingston are very unlucky to not get a penalty. Rangers may feel a touch of relief after avoiding a late setback, but the focus now shifts to building on the momentum they have generated under Danny Röhl. 4 straight league wins reflect a side growing in resilience, even if the performances still offer plenty to refine. Röhl's call for greater intensity and discipline highlights the standards he expects, and his players will need to meet them as the fixtures continue to come quickly. With decisions going their way and decisive moments falling in their favour, Rangers leave with 3 valuable points, and a clear reminder that further improvement is still required. Now, James Tavernier is preparing for crucial talks that will shape his Rangers' future, with the January transfer window approaching and fresh interest emerging from abroad. The long-serving captain has faced recurring speculation over a potential exit, and this latest development signals that a definitive decision may now be drawing closer. The 32-year-old could have departed in the summer when reports linked him with lucrative moves to Turkey and Saudi Arabia. Instead, he chose stability, opting to remain in Glasgow and continue leading the side. Yet the landscape has shifted. According to those close to the situation, Tavernier is now weighing up his long-term future in Glasgow as he considers whether to see out his remaining years at Ibrox or pursue a new challenge elsewhere. As it stands, he is contracted until the summer of 2026 and would be able to leave on a free transfer at that point. Given his experience, numbers, and status, there would be no shortage of interest across Europe should he decide the time is right to walk away. But equally, the possibility of him extending his deal and committing to finishing his career with Rangers remains firmly on the table. Tavernier has repeatedly been the subject of speculation, yet season after season he stays put, continuing to offer major contributions in both leadership and performance. Reflecting on the ongoing debate surrounding his future, one source noted, "He still has a lot to offer for Rangers. He's still club captain at Ibrox as well." They added, "He's not getting any younger, there's no getting away from that. But every transfer window we talk about whether Tavernier could move on, and he always remains at Rangers. I'm sure there will be clubs looking at his contract situation, hoping they can prize him away. A lot will depend on what he wants to do." The choice ultimately appears to lie with the player. as the same source put it. Does he see himself staying at Rangers for the rest of his career, or does he fancy a new challenge elsewhere? I think it'll be the player who will go a long way to deciding his own future plans. Rangers, for their part, are keen to at least explore an extension, with discussions expected to take place soon. I'm sure Rangers would like to keep him, but the player will have options elsewhere as well, they explained. Tavernier's contract situation forms just one strand of a pivotal period for the club. Alongside resolving their captain's future, Rangers are also planning their January recruitment strategy. The need for reinforcements has already been identified, with a striker, left back and midfielder among the priorities as Danny Roll looks to strengthen the squad he inherited. Roll has impressed since stepping in, replacing Russell Martin and steadying the side quickly. His positive start has intensified calls for the board to back him with targeted signings. However, financial constraints loom large. The club's significant summer outlay, around £26 million, has left little room for substantial spending mid-season, creating a delicate balancing act between ambition and affordability. As Rangers approach a critical run of months, Tavernier's decision stands as one of the most consequential. Whether he commits to an extended stay or opts for a new chapter elsewhere, the outcome will ripple far beyond the January window. Before we get into our next story, if you are enjoying today's video and you would like to see more and stay updated with the latest Rangers news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you, let's get back into the video. In other news, the reason Rangers avoided conceding a penalty against Livingston yesterday afternoon has been revealed. After David Martindale's men drew level in the first half through Tete Yengi, they sought to go ahead as the imposing striker tried his luck again. Yengi's effort appeared to deflect off Rangers' central defender, Emmanuel Fernandez's arm, and Livy appealed for a penalty. "We are getting some information coming through from VAR," said BBC Sports Sound commentator Paul Mitchell. "Just to say that the ball did actually strike the hand, but it did come off the body, and therefore it wouldn't have been a problem. It was a natural movement, the lower part of the arm as we understand. John Beaton, VAR official, said no penalty. I wonder if Livingston would like another little look at that." But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.